Hi guys, it's me, Karen. Today I'm going to make what I hope to be a custom piece. She's left it up to me, but we're going to be using this lovely Rhodochrosite. Isn't she beautiful? An oval, and we're wrapping it in silver 21 gauge square, and using the half round to secure some of the wraps. So I'm going to try something a little bit different of course today, and hopefully it'll turn out. I pre-cut 3 wires 9 inches long, and then I'm going to secure that with the half round. I like to put a little pre-bend in it, and they lay nicely because they're square, so they usually lay quite nicely side by side, and I have 3 of them, if I didn't mention that before. Okay, so we want to try and keep them straight, kind of get in the middle. This first wrap I try to get as tight as I can. We don't want it to overlap. I'll try to stay on screen. And then, because I'm so mindful of waste, I milk it for all I can get. So hopefully that will fit on that side. And then we'll flip this over so I can finish this wrapping. I like to do a fairly substantial wrap, but we're going to do kind of a V at the bottom, like it was a teardrop shape. Like, say it was a teardrop and the point's going to be here, but it's going to be rounded, but there's still going to be a point. You'll see. I know it sounds a little confusing, but... And then I always like to make sure these wires are continuing to lay flat and not loose, but not too tight that it will make them bunch up. And just get a good bit so I can make a nice point, V point, making sure I'm holding this half round pretty tightly in these 2 fingers so that this doesn't twist. We don't want it to twist. We always want the flat side of the half round facing down up against the base wires. Let's see, a couple more maybe. And then paying attention to the side where I ended the wire is here. We're going to cut it off on that same side. Put that out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Don't pinch it down hard yet, just gently. Then I always, you can eyeball it first, but then I like to measure to make sure I'm kind of in the middle. Whoa, let's stop with the shake. Okay, that's about 4 inches there, and a little over 4 inches there. So we're gonna scoot that down just a tad. Make sure everything's flat, then give it a good smush. I think Yvonne Williams came up with that terminology. Okay, so there you can see that's pretty flat and they're all nicely pinched together. I didn't even have to do that. So now we're going to try to get a nice V right about here. And no, one down. There. Okay, so it's gonna sit kind of like this, and I'm thinking I'd be able to put a bead down there as well as one up top. I think I want to get that a little bit more exaggerated, something like that. And shall we twist these front wires? How about? Okay, come on now. Giving that a good twist. And then make sure you grab the correct corresponding wire. I've done that before where I grabbed the wrong wire and started twisting. You can always move them completely away from the other wires to give you a little bit easier access because it's dead soft wire. It's very malleable and forgiving that way. And now I'm going to try and match the same amount of twist. And you can easily see by the flash if we're close. I actually think I did more on that one. I didn't mean to. So we'll give this another twist or two. There, that looks good. Okay, and we'll put these back out here. Maybe use the pliers to give them a little straightening. And then, did I get it wonked out a little bit? I think I did. That's a little bit too much. So open the V up a little. And that might be okay. Now, which way do we want? This way or this way? I don't know. This way speaks to me. I'm trying to kind of keep this centered. Just move your wires around the stone. And you can just use your fingers to give it a little bend there in the middle. Something like that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have this twist over. I think a little bit on the front. I rarely have a preconceived idea. I think I'll keep it on the side because it's such a pretty stone. Like that. Okay. So that's going to be about right. A lot of this fine detail we can do as we move along. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the half round. Again, I like to get a little free bend. Make sure I don't have a whole mess going on here. And just make sure these are all laying flat together, not overlapping. In case you guys are wondering, yeah, that'll be nice. I'm doing this from my recliner. I have a bad neck. I had surgery originally in 2006, which I did recover pretty well from, to be able to return to work and all that good stuff. But then I was re-injured 10 years later, and that caused more problems. And then in October, I was re-injured again. So I've had to kind of take a break from a lot of the other crafts that I was doing. I was getting into working with sterling silver, hard soldering pieces, and was having a blast, as well as the soft soldering, but I really need to take care of my neck. So to keep my mental health, I decided to focus again more so on the wire wrapping, because I could do it here and support my neck. So I'm taking the half round. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on, but I know it might look a little weird. I'm in a recliner. I've taken the half round. I'm going around the base a few times. And then let's see if this will go around one more time. And then come up in the center here. Because then we can tuck that away. Okay. I'm going to go around one more time. And then I need to put my glasses on, my magnifying glasses on, and make sure all these are laying where I want them to lay, nice and flat, so I can get the right wires. So I'm gonna do that. Those are these weird things that flip up and down, but goodness knows I need them. Okay, got them all separated out. And now I'm going to continue and wrap what I did was I pulled those two twisted wires forward, the back two on either side backwards, and the middle pieces are going to be the bail. And so I'm just going to continue this wrap, and about an inch, depending on the size of your piece. You can go smaller sometimes, but always be mindful that a cord or something needs to go through that. But you can also, even if it's too small, you can take the ends of the chain or the cord off and then just feed the actual chain through and then put the jump ring or clasp back on. So there's always a way, but might as well not have to deal with that. Just do it right the first time. Make sure we're going okay here, nothing's twisting. Straighten that so it knows that I'm in charge. Keeping the flat end down. Compressing everything. And you can see when I was separating these, I gave these front ones a little extra tug so that it's going to sit a little, it's a little bit tighter. So it's going to just sit right on top of that stone. So you see what I'm kind of going for here. I hope she likes it. I had made her, well, she she purchased another one I made, a teardrop, and was planning on using it for her wedding jewelry. I think it's coming up in April. And I just heard from her last week asking if I could make another one, because I guess they were having some renovations done in their home and it's been lost. And I was just heartbroken for her. So, of course, as chance would have it, I didn't have exactly the same shape. So that's why I'm trying this and see if she likes that. Okay, that's about an inch. It's shocking how really small an inch is. Yeah, it's a little bit more than an inch. I hope this lighting's okay. So, cut this off. Pinch that down. Make sure everything is compressed. Give everything a little light pinching, and then we can go back and do a little bit harder one. Okay. Shall we go ahead and lock the stone in? I think it was this way I liked it. Move these out of the way a little bit. I like to lock it from the back first, usually. And again, because this is dead soft, you can pretty much get the initial bends done with just your fingers. That's why I have no nails. So something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's move these out of the way because those will be some decoration. We're just taking this, feeding it through here. Bring these around. Tuck that in and pinch it down. Do the same thing with this one. Sorry about that. I probably should have this stuff out of the way. I don't want it to get blurry on you. Tuck that in. Okay, so they're both in. It's looking okay. We can make some adjustments. That's showing from the front. but I just pinch that, and that's better. You see? This side could be a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Now, what do we want to do here? First, we straighten a little. We're going to go around this way. Bring this around here. Tuck that in. Have this come around here. Mimic this rather. Oh, starting to go where I don't want it to. And some people have such great finesse with the wire. They can just somehow, and I'm kind of rough with it, so. But again, it's helped me realize that I don't have to be perfect and still be able to create lovely pieces. We're going to tuck that right in here. Making sure I didn't get this out of whack. Then what do we want to do? I know I want to put a bead up here as well as down in the V. Let's re-straighten and start again. Okay, I think I have a plan. I'm going to go ahead and twist this one as well. And then I've selected these are silver plated beads. Let's see. these pretty faceted, like burgundy beads. Maybe one more silver. Yeah, and then this will come around here. We'll cut this. This will get tucked in. And then this can come around. And we can tuck that in as well. Could maybe wrap it around one more time, but I don't think that's necessary. Or if we really wanted, we could do a swirl on the front. I don't know if I want to take away from the stone. I think we're just going to tuck it. We're just gonna tuck it away. A lot of times my first ideas are usually what I return to, but you gotta think about it and play with it, and that's part of it. It's the fun part. So there's that. Now we're going to do something similar on the bottom here with a little piece of the half round. Maybe like 1.5 pieces. Let's go with 2. But you know me, and I hate waste. Okay, let's just do something similar. Find these little beads. Put that on. And another little bead. And see what this will look like. Yeah, that'll be cute. Okay, so I'm going to take them back off. Get it started. Hopefully I left enough wire. just making some little adjustments. Trimming that off down in there, making sure there's no pokey bits, as they call it. Maybe if I can reach a little bit more. Stone's good and tight. Whoops. And there we have it. I think it turned out pretty cute. Always see things that I could improve on, but I like it. What do you guys think of this design? I'm sure other people have done it. I've seen it. Okay, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye.